And yeah, so here the idea is basically we have all these different plots, right? So we have you can rent these plots out, and we also have end stores. So if you have a business that's related to farming or gardening or even just, simple like holistic stuff, it doesn't have to be specifically like farm stuff. But I try to keep it around, some a little bit of, the same stuff. Um, but of course, there's room for other things as well. So if you have an idea, it's always feel free to contact me and let me know. But around here, basically, you have your green plots, which these individual plots actually, you know, you can see here on the chart. Let me go over here really quick. So on this chart here, let me make it bigger. Zoom in, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, the entry point is up at the, well, it's at the bottom, but it's kind of flipped right now. So you can see the spaces in the middle are those green plots, and then on the ends are the stores. We already have one tenant at the Twee Life Cafe that you see there. That someone was a friend of mine, and we work closely, so she's got a space there, which we're gonna have a tour of that as well. But it's opening soon. It's not actually open yet. She's still getting everything set up. Um, so you actually right now we're doing a soft opening because I just want to get the idea out there, start getting people familiar with what I'm doing, so that they can start building their spaces and get ready for the actual opening, which will be in 2 weeks. So right now the space is just there for people to go and browse and start checking out which space they want, how they want to start planning out their space. And I am going to be offering my 3D building space services with, the space that you're renting out. So that's also going into it as well. So whatever your idea is, I can try my best to make it come to life. And also too, so there's different limitations that come with each one. So the spaces in the middle, the green spaces, which I call booths, you can only go up to one floor. I'm not going to allow more than one floor just to keep everything at eye level because I don't want things over towering each other. I want the stores to have, more visibility because they are on the ends. So the stores, you can have up to 2, 3 floors within the store, and then you can also have roof access, which would create a fourth level. A lot of different, things that you can do with it, all kinds of stuff actually. And I'm actually interested to see what other people come up with too. So you can see that there was different rates depending on which space you get, and that's because the entry point is over here, right? So if people are coming in and seeing this is the first one, that's going to be the best spot, right? So we have it spaced out that way. Along the ways, you're going to have these benches here, so trying to draw traffic towards the middle, so that people get an actual better view of all the different things that are available. I can also add different foliage, so like plants and stuff that you would like. So all kinds of stuff that we can do, right? So let's go ahead and check out the store here. Let me just teleport over there. So this over here is Twee Life Cafe. And let me see, there we go, it's rendering a little bit better now. This is Twee Life Cafe. It's a friend of mine's cafe that she's got going on. She actually has her own other one as well that she's building, but this is her version of it here within the farmers market. And she sells different products that are holistic, mostly for tea. So she has herbal mixtures, stuff like that. They're not available for sale yet, but everything is getting set up right now. So soon you'll see all these shelves filled out. But as you can see, we can skin the walls with different things. We can put posters with your logos. We can do all kinds of stuff to make it really customizable to your experience, right? Because if everything you're seeing here, and I might even refresh my browser because it's kind of getting a little bit fuzzy here, but you can see how that starts out, right? This is just a blank slate. This is where, everyone has this when you start out, and then you can actually build upon that like we have here. So here, let's move up to the second floor now. Oops. It's kind of hard sometimes to do this. She wanted the spiral staircase because it looked nice. Let's see here. So, okay. Up
Wow.
here, she's got her cannabis section because she also has cannabis that she's going to be offering as well. Not obviously through here, but it's just like a little bit of a lounge where you can come by when you're having your morning smoke or something, and then or coffee, and just hang out and chill here. Or if you are in the area and you can actually purchase it from her. Um, Different spaces you could sit down and hang out with people, have meetings if you'd like. Also, there's a little balcony here, so you can have a nice view of all this.
And that's real imagery of the rainforest there too, right?
Correct. This is actual imagery from El Yunque rainforest in Puerto Rico.
It's beautiful.
And the
That's
sounds that you're hearing too, and there's a little plaque in the front that I forgot to show, but the sounds that you're hearing are an actual recording from Puerto Rico in the rainforest. So you're
wow.
hearing different birds that are only found in the island there, and you're hearing the coqui frog, which is also found there. And it's something that a lot of Puerto Ricans are familiar with, and it's like some of us really miss that sound because we're so used to hearing it when we go to sleep.
Wow.
So yeah, it's
That's dope, man. The guy that was like a father figure to me most of my childhood, um, at least through my teens, middle school and high school years, uh, is Juan Benito Galarza Estrella. He was I called him Uncle Benny. He was from Puerto Rico, and yeah, he was an amazing dude, man. He would have loved this.
okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to sit down right now, I guess. He's just so excited. There we
So
go.
your target market for this, like what you're expecting people who sell things at real world farmers markets to take advantage of a space like this, so people can come here in the metaverse, find produce or whatever goods that they sell and have them shipped to their home in the real world. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, because that's partially what I'm doing too, right? So, in that first little shop there in the front, and actually, I'm gonna refresh this page because it's starting to not render because I'm doing a lot right now. I'm recording on mine and I'm also on Zoom.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but it's I'm gonna refresh it because it's just gonna take me back to the shop anyways.
Okay.
So when you first come in, you're gonna appear at the shop, and everything loads in a bit because there is a lot of stuff because I did kind of go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you showed this to me last week and it wasn't nearly half as filled out as it is now. It's beautiful last week, but this is amazing seeing where you've gotten to just in a week.
Thanks, man. I
I can
appreciate that.
I can only imagine what it's going to look like when the tenants start to fill out.
Yeah, there's that picture I was talking about. It's the coqui frog from Puerto Rico.
Oh, dope, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a step up.
So here's the gallery for my stuff, right? I already have one where just as an example, where it goes to my OpenSea for the project. And then you can actually buy the seeds right there as an NFT. So you're getting blockchain identification of the seed packet that you're getting, and where it came from, what it was what was used to grow, like everything. It's all there.
Wow. Hey,
Um, so yeah, and you don't have to do it this way either. You could also link it into a normal website if you have one. Um, but this is just an example of how I did it.
perfect. Yeah, I think that's one thing that people may not understand who aren't into Web3 and don't understand metaverses yet is that this can be kind of like a replacement for a website in some cases, or an auxiliary, some an add-on for a website, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an experience. Like you can experience the website in a whole nother way.
Exactly. So if you've got an online store that's just on a website right now, here's another place that you can put your goods for sale. Just like a website, people click links and they buy without you having to be here in the metaverse.
Yep. And you could even have somebody there. Like you can come by the market once a week and actually be there when because we're gonna do events. We're gonna, have different things to promote the place. And as you can see as well, all along the sides here and up across the banners, I'm selling ad space.
Beautiful.
So I'm trying to bring more money in and actually, actually have it so that we can push this forward to make some progress with it. So there's also a lounge over here that tenants who have spaces here will have access to it only. So after, if you've been in here for a while and you just want to go there and hang out, talk to other people in who work here, you can go there and hang out.
That's so dope. Is that lounge going to be token gated somehow, or how is it that you can ensure?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is, it's kind of bare right now because there's not anybody here yet other than the cafe. But we are going to be bringing some more people in here. Dragon is talking about possibly bringing something in here with Yanni, right?
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
If you want to, it's okay. You
No,
don't have to.
no, we're looking at the sound. We're looking at the different ways that we can use a space like this. So we're looking at the sound bowls and some of our wellness offerings, putting them in here. And I'm sure there are some other ideas that I just haven't thought of. You've been giving me some ideas. I just haven't started putting pen to paper on it yet. But the more and more I come in here and sit with you, the more my brain gets stimulated, the more excited I get about the ideas and the opportunities here.
For sure. It's a way for us to, yeah, like to generate some money, and not have to be there, like you said. But it's still in an atmosphere where people get an experience. And you could even go on Fiverr and hire somebody to be there part time, you know,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, like there's all kinds of stuff you could do,
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
you could see.
That's amazing. I'm about to mute because I hear Yanni coming up the steps and I hear my voice coming with her.
Okay.
Oh, I think she
We'll have
muted.
H-Park Studios in there and people can book shoots for IRL.
You want to say
Meet
it?
over there.
You want to say it with your chest?
I'm already.
Come on, share it with them. She's Yanni just had an idea. She was adding on to it. What were you saying, sweetie?
Oh, I was saying, we could have HFR Studios in there and have people be able to, purchase a actual shoot, like IRL shoot, but via there. So
That's
Yeah,
right.
that
definitely.
is all.
Yeah, you had the idea for the photo booth, or photo wall. I think when we talked the first time, X, and that really got Yanni excited. Where people can come and have their avatar take pictures in the photo booth here, but you can also get a link to where you can come secure our photo and video services through this
Yep.
place as well. So yeah, that was another one. I forgot about that one. Then we
There we
talked
go.
about possibly
Yeah.
having a record store in our shop as well, where you can buy our
Yeah.
music, buy instrumentals. So yeah, there are different ideas. Maybe
Well,
buy some.
remember too, you can always link portals in. So even if everything doesn't fit, we can always just have
There we
that,
go. There we go. Yep, and that's probably better. Send them to the store elsewhere, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you could.
excited. I'm excited though. Thank you. Glad you
It's
came up.
awesome, man.
This is amazing, man. I'm really impressed by your work, man, and I'm just getting more and more excited seeing all the different builds that you're doing. This one, it's great stuff, bro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
absolutely.
that's pretty much it. There's not much more to it.
Yep. But I'm gonna be excited to show more and more of these, and I like the fact that you have these the placeholder people here. They're cool, man.
Oh yeah, the little people standing
Yeah.
around. This one, she's still trying to take her picture for the past 3 weeks. I don't know why it's taking so long.
That's hilarious. Oh wow, I didn't even realize. I didn't recognize he was taking a picture of it. That's dope, man. That's creative. I know I saw somebody in there when I came in here to show it to Yanni last week. Somebody was standing out there by then. I was like, I don't know if that means somebody's here. I don't know if I'm ready to socialize.
Yeah, I had it open and started walking around. My wife is like, "Babe, somebody's there."
Yep, that was how I was responding that night. So that was perfect. This is definitely more fleshed out. Um, what are some ways that you can? Oh, wow, you can go sit on the rocks. You got somebody sitting on the rocks chilling. Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
That is so dope, man. So
It's like you're actually here.
what are the different ways that you imagine bringing people into the space, to come discover the space or get familiar with the space? Do you have some thoughts and ideas on that yet?
Well, I guess this right here is the best example I could give is blending the two together, right? So we've got the real imagery of Puerto Rico, and then we've got the fake jungle tree right next to it, and the rocks, right? But it kind of it's mixing together to give you a new experience, right? And it also gives you that want to go and experience the real thing, right? So
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm kind of viewing here because I understand people are jumping into the metaverse as a way to escape from the real world, but I think we can use it as a way to enhance it. You know,
ex-
and that's kind of my vision with this is we can take the things that we're doing in the real world, find a way to creatively do them in this space, and then still, you know, enjoy the things in the real world and on top of that.
exactly, exactly. And for we're coming up with people, generation of people who just love the whole gaming experience and are used to navigating using gaming type interfaces. So this whole 3D experience with the avatars is very familiar to them and probably more interesting than going to websites. So if you've got a business and your demographic is people who are into tech, this might be a better place to secure and garner that business.
I mean, this is how a lot of things are going to be done pretty soon. You know, we already saw CBS has a space now, a spatial. You
Uh-huh.
know, and even the government of Mexico did one for the Day of the Dead. You know, so it's getting big, and people are seeing it. Like, and I think that it's because it creates another layer of connection, right?
Yes.
Whereas the static websites where you're just seeing all the images and stuff scrolling, you're scrolling, going to different pages, it's somewhat interactive, right? You have control and you're able to see different things. But with this, you're actually meeting other people, you're
Uh-huh.
talking with the people who are there running the stuff. You're able to really like have a much more in-depth experience.
Yeah, much more personal experience. I mean,
Yeah.
you can actually voice chat. You can throw your camera on, and people can see your face above your avatar here in spatial.
Yep.
I think that's kind of cool. That makes the meetings feel a little more personal. Definitely felt better than Zoom. Um, Doing that felt a little more personal than Zoom, a little more fun than Zoom.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
yeah, it's amazing stuff, man. I'm really proud of what you're doing, and I'm impressed, and especially how
Thanks, man.
fast you work, man. You were fast, bro. And
I got to. I mean, it's like I come up with an idea and then I see somebody pop one up on spatial, so I gotta move quick.
gotta beat them to it. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, I can't wait for them to see all the spaces you're building, but I can't wait to see them populate this space first and foremost.
me too. All right. I think that we're good. There's not much else I could show.
Yep, yeah, I think this is great, man. This is beautiful, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to show me and walk me through the
For
new
sure.
space. It looks
Thank you
beautiful,
as
man.
well for doing this and hanging out with me.
Absolutely, man. By your side at all times, man. You want to give a plug to Full Plate while you're here, since we're streaming, in case somebody's watching.
Oh, sure. Might as well, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, full plate NFT. NFTs where I'm donating 80% of all proceeds to buy food for people who are in need. And that's actually out here in Chicago in Humboldt Park. I'm going tomorrow, as a matter of fact, to give three more meals to people. Hopefully, we can get some more by then. So, you know, if anybody out there is looking, let me know and you need help if you need help getting it done. Also, too, there was a guy on TikTok who has a lot of people following him that shared my video and stuff, and it's been going pretty crazy. So
wow.
I'm hyped about that. So I'm hoping that we get something going from there. But things are starting to pick up pace. I'm really excited for it, you know, and
Yeah,
I'm also we just had that discussion. You know, I don't want to say too much because we'll see what's going, you know, what's going to happen, but
yep.
possible, you know, we're going to get some heating supplies for them as well. Excellent, excellent things going on. I'm so excited for it. So go ahead and check out at Full Plate NFT on the different socials, or go to linktr.ee like Linktree / Full Plate NFT.
That's perfect, man. Absolutely, man. I can't wait to get my next plate, man. I'm glad to see you're gonna be doing some really good things for a lot of good people, and I can't wait to see the video from tomorrow when you get out there.
Yeah, you know, now that I'm going back again, you know, hopefully they'll be a little bit more comfortable to make a video because I didn't want to put them on camera too much last time.
Yeah,
You know, they seem kind of hesitant. So hopefully this time I could talk to them a little more and get their story.
yeah,
And then we can get some more people to help support, you know, because people really like hearing the stories and stuff. So
yeah. Absolutely, man. Um, and I'll talk to you. I got something else to mention. I'll mention to you offline just to have somebody that I think somebody may want to roll with you on one of these, man.
awesome. Yeah.
So cool, man. Well, I guess we can kill the live. You got anything you want to say as a farewell before we shut it down?
That's it. Expo Hedy, aka Spirit Fair, on our platforms at Expo Hedy, expohedy.com. Thank you, Dragon, for doing this. I really appreciate all the support you've been showing. You've been incredible support, man. Just like straight up, like anything you need, man, I'm there for you.
You already have been, man. I appreciate you, bro. Definitely here to support, man. Anybody watching, thank y'all for taking the time to come check out the farmers market, the SDLA farmers market. This is big stuff going on in the metaverse, and this is just the toe, not even a footprint. This is just the toe print that you guys are seeing here. Can't wait for you guys to see the rest of what X is building, man, and what we'll be building together that I can't talk about, so we're not building anything.
Right.
So all y'all take care. Have a good one. Peace and good night. And
All right. Peace out.
all right.